my name is Alexis Castro, and I'm a certified strength and conditioning specialist and a personal trainer from the Poconos in Pennsylvania. So I'm currently 11 weeks out from competing in women's bodybuilding at the North American Championships over in Pittsburgh this September 3rd. So that's going to be my second contest prep ever and my first national level show, which is really nerve-wracking but super exciting too. I've been bodybuilding for about 5 years now. I started back when I lived in Japan actually. I was over there. I initially went to study Japanese language. I went to a Japanese language school there for 1.5 years, and then I applied, got accepted to a fashion school called Bunka Fashion College over there, and I went to study fashion design. So during my time there, I got a little homesick, stress starts to build up. I mean, I love living there with a passion. It's one of my favorite places in the entire world. But it's just the daily life stresses, things just start adding up, and one day I just joined a fitness club, right? So I went there, and initially it was just cardio. I was never athletic. I never really played any sports. I was on the swim team when I was younger, I think, for middle school. And I cried while I swam. I hated it so much. But so I begged my mom pretty much every week to take me out of it until she finally did. So yeah, that was my athletic history before this. I really want to try out the weights, but I didn't really know too much what I was doing. But one day I just started playing around with it. I did one of these machines here, grabbed some dumbbells there, and then, again with my own research, of course, looking up what exercises to do, what works this muscle group, things just kind of grew. At first, I'd say the first year or so, I was really I didn't have any formal way of learning this stuff. I just kind of went as I did. And eventually I ran into some really cool and inspiring bodybuilders. Some of the bodybuilders that I met over there was just super inspiring, so dedicated. They treated it with such a respect and dignity that seeing that alone was really inspiring to me. I was like, wow, what is, this thing, bodybuilding, that they respect so much. So after seeing that, I actually came across a few, looking things up, I actually saw finally some female bodybuilders. So I came across women like Iris Kyle or Alina Popa, and I saw their physiques and other women's physiques like that, and I said, wow, by lifting weights, I can continue to grow my body into something so beautiful like that. So again, that's kind of the whole inspiration behind me wanting to be in women's bodybuilding. I mean, I saw the first females I saw in this were female bodybuilders. So again, I started training in Japan, and then it ended up becoming that instead of doing my schoolwork for a fashion school, I would be at the gym, or I'd rather be researching how do I put together workouts properly, how do I optimize my nutrition, and instead, so again, my work quality at school kind of started to drop, and then I realized, wow, I'm not in the right thing. I should probably rethink what I'm doing with my time here. So eventually, it was a really hard decision because I love living in Japan with, again, all my heart, but I decided, it's not for me. I need to leave this school and go on and pursue what will be a better path for me. So again, I decided, I looked up before I came home, a local university that offered an exercise science degree. So I came back and I started with that. I did my bachelor's and I was really motivated to just get into this field. So I just finished it up in 2.5 years. And then I went on to my master's degree. I'm finished with all my classes now. I just have to finish my thesis. And then I will have my master's degree as well in exercise science. So a big part of me doing this prep too is that I'm really passionate about coaching, and I want to become a better bodybuilding coach. So I figure sometimes you have to learn some lessons the hard way. I mean, of course, I try to learn as much as I can too in an easier way, but I find that me coaching myself is a really great experience, and I enjoy the trials, the hard things that come with it, and also, a little bit of the anxieties that come with it. But I feel that in the end, it'll help me be a better coach too. So I'm going to be uploading a video every week, kind of showing you a summary. a recap of the week showing changes I'm making to my plan, any changes in cardio, diet, my training, some training clips, and talking to you about how the process and how it's going. So definitely like and subscribe, and I hope to see you again next week.